Out of the polluted waters it came, growing ever more deadly on smog. Only one force dared stand up to its overpowering evil.
Today we're going to be looking at Devilman and Akira Fudo from the Banpresto Devilman Figure Collection 2. These are statues from 1999, pretty damn old, but frankly that doesn't mean much to me. In fact, it just makes it more cool. The designs here I believe are supposed to be from the 1987 OVA series, but if they're actually the designs straight from the manga, I wouldn't be surprised. These were UFO figures, so you had to win them from claw machines, at least judging from the company and the fact that they had these little handles. They got this sick art from the manga. Here's Akira and Ryo. Let's start with Devilman. The detail and anatomy of this thing is exquisite. Devilman has his pure white eyes and gnarly sharp teeth, with that distinct savage grin. Muscles really bulge. Veiny and girthy, you can feel the utter power he gives off, especially with that wicked ass pose he's in. His lower legs are hairy, and he has a whip tail. Both are very well sculpted, especially the calves and the thighs here. There's just so much to stare at, really, it's remarkable. That's not necessarily something I can say about the vanilla Akira here. The sculpt is good, it looks like Akira, but his face just looks dopey. It's not as attended to as Devilman. Devilman's all fucking sick and muscly, he just looks so damn cool. But here Akira has as much detail as a piece of paper. It just looks a little plain compared to the masterpiece that is his counterpart. He looks appropriately lanky, and he's doing a pose. They both look great though. Overall, I can't complain too much. The two figures both come with slick black platforms to peg them onto, but that's really it. There's no articulation here, but they're the same size, and look great next to any other stuff/anime figures that you may have. So yeah, that's it. These two are marvelous. More so Devilman, but being a huge Devilman fan, these are perfect. I'd recommend hunting them down and buying them. They're worth every penny. There's gotta be something else I can review, right? Here are some cool Jurassic Park Gashapon figures I managed to track down, part of the Jurassic Park figure collection. Name's a little generic, but that's okay. These are real special, because they're actually all based on set pieces from the original Jurassic Park trilogy. The Brachiosaurus here is based on the iconic time we first see a dinosaur in full in the film. He's lifting himself off the ground and trying to grab a big old tree. Looks great. The detail is beautiful. For such a small thing, it has more detail than most full-size figures, especially the tree. If only there was a mini Alan and Ellie sculpted at the bottom, the balance of the world would be restored. Here's a raptor from the hatchery scene. Again, detail is amazing for being so small. The fluids are appropriately shiny, and he looks exactly how he does in the film. You can find more of the sculpt if you look deeper into the shell. The veiny bits on the egg are economically painted. As you can tell, they just put some oval patterns here to give the illusion that it's more detailed than it actually is. Regardless, it manages to look great. Penultimate one is my favorite. The amazing San Diego scene from The Lost World. This part being the dock area Malcolm and Sarah lead the Rex to. They spared no expense with this one, as it's the most complicated out of the four. Look at the skin wrinkling here, and the police car, which is its own separate figure. The warehouse backdrop just looks stellar, and it's actually really gripping to stare at this thing and notice all the little stuff that make it really admirable. My least favorite though was the Spinosaurus. It's the scene with the oil fire on the river. I mean, if I were to pick a scene from JP3 that can stand toe-to-toe with the other three figures, it'd probably be the Pteranodon enclosure. But I guess they wanted to have another big carnivore for the set. It looks good. Fire looks good. Spino looks damn good. And the water is packed full of detail that the unsuspecting eye wouldn't notice, but it's undeniably the weakest of all of them. So yeah, these figures are some of my favorites in my collection, and the fact that no one really knows these exist makes them cool little knickknacks I wanted to expose to the American market. They're not too rare, but you'll only really find them on Japanese websites. If you're as big of a Jurassic fan as I am, these are a treat. What the fuck?
You're awake. Good.
So that's what you look like?
I respect you, Shorty. You've managed to survive after everything you've come up against. And for that, you're dedicated.
What are you planning to do?
Well, I'm gonna kill you, for starters.
I don't care. I mean to others. Why are you stealing people's collections of toys? Are you that detached from reality? Look at this place. You're addicted to surrounding yourself with this mediatic filth. Why? What's the point? Was it really worth malforming that goblin man into a fucking freak like you?
It was. You two are very alike. You know, when you collected the same thing, it was like your hobby. It was like that. So was I.
Wait, so you do have sympathy. So where's your humanity? Just let me live a little longer, please. So you are human. That's good. Look, all I want to know is why are you hurting people?
People hurt each other all the time.
Not ones that want to be remembered for what they do. Keshi, none of this shit is real. Yeah, the things you collect are the labors of hard-working people, but none of this is a substitute for what actually matters. You have a family, right? You remember what that's like, right? Just go to them and forget about ever hurting any more people. Forget you were ever here.
Reality. Are you sure you know what you speak of?
Well, this is real. All of it. Me, you, we're as real as the ground we walk on.
I don't know if that's true. I want to know. The only way I know my existence is real is through cause and effect. Even if you're real, I can't know until I stop you from existing. Make your breath stop with my bare hands. When your body refuses to wake up, then I'll know you were real. In an instant, something that was suddenly isn't. That's why I'm gonna melt all of what I have into liquid vinyl and dump it into the water system. I'll know just how real all this is. Then I'll know for sure. Right?